ultimately the Thunder, the best team in the West, they went out there and they bested one of the best teams in the East. Another gigantic matchup. You saw the Celtics take down the Lakers, but then you just saw the Thunder take down the Celtics. Shady, what do you make of that matchup? You were texting the group chat during the course of the game.
Yes,
do you believe the Thunder are the best team in the NBA?
Yeah, I think so. They're young, they run, they're fast, they play really, really good defense.
Man.
And they play as a team. Even like after the games, and SGA obviously is the MVP, candidate, whatever, and he gets player of the game majority of the time.
Yep.
And he always has his team behind him.
Yeah.
Like they really love and enjoy each other. Chuck last night played well, right? That length, that size, rebounding, be able to run the floor, shoot the three ball. Early in the game, I was like, man, the Celtics are switching, they're doing well on defense against SGA. And then in the second half, he turned that thing up. Did you see him?
What?
So I don't know how you beat this team, right? I think they gained a lot of confidence. Last year, they were really, really good, and then they lost in the playoffs. Nobody expected that so early. And then this year, you see them play, man, they balling out. And then Williams didn't even play last night.
Yeah.
So I'm super confident, man, of this team going forward. I know we want to talk about the Warriors, and we talk about the Lakers and all these other teams and Denver, but we're not talking about the number one seed. I don't understand that. And they have the MVP on that squad, so doing a great job. I will say this, though. The Celtics kind of made it easy because they shot a lot of threes.
A lot of trade balls.
63.
They shot 36 threes in the first half. That's a record.
Record.
Yeah,
So as I look at the Celtics,
63 in the game.
and the thing is, I do think it would be, if this is the finals, it would be a lot harder, obviously.
Yeah.
I think JB has a better game, right? He didn't play well. And then, Drew Holiday, just coming back from injury, he's kind of been slowed down a little bit, playing good defense. I would love to see him on SGA a little bit more, and being a little bit more aggressive on offense. But it was a great game.
I can't confidently say the Thunder are the best team in the West.
Who is?
Confidently say it. I don't know. I mean, I've been watching a lot of ball lately. And the problem is, I saw the Nuggets beat down the Thunder.
Yeah.
The day after, I saw the Thunder beat down the Nuggets. I saw the Lakers beat down the Nuggets. Then I saw the Lakers get beat down by the Celtics. Then I saw the Thunder beat down the Celtics.
Yeah.
And to James's point, it's basketball. But what I would suggest, and now I'm vehemently disagreeing, I used to just listen to, Acho, it's the regular season. Nah, bruh. These games are being played like playoff games right here and right now. If you watch the intensity, if you watch the tenacity, if you watch the coaching, if you watch the energy, if you watch the effort, we're not just watching, middle of November regular season games. No. Right now, we watching highly competitive playoff games. Yeah. So when I watch just the West, even if you watched it yesterday, after watching the Nuggets beat down the Thunder, I'm like, hey, the Nuggets something to be reckoned with. Then you watch the T-Wolves have the Nuggets bench their players with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Yeah. So I can't confidently say, come playoff time, that any team is clearly anything. Yeah. Nobody is clearly anything. The Celtics look like one of the best teams in the NBA. The Thunder look like one of the best teams in the NBA. But, James, if you've been watching it really with that intense eye as of late, like I know you have,
no doubt,
nobody is clearly better than anybody.
And that's basketball. Some days you're going to be on, some days you're going to be off. But when you just talk about what they have and how they play the game, they're the best team in basketball.
Come on now.
And it's crazy because my little kids play AAU basketball too, and we go on these basketball circuits, made hoop basketball circuits, big-time circuits, right? And when you're playing just your local basketball, you go play these good teams, they got 2 players. Mm-hmm. You go to these made circuits, they got 5 of them. No, for real. So when we're playing local, my sons play football too, so defensively, everybody's strapped, right? So now when we go play 5 of them, they like, Bo, help us. No. Bo got his man. Now y'all thought your kids was all world, and there's 5 dudes that can handle the rock and go now. You want him to help. No. Yeah. He has his man, all right? Let your son move his feet now.
That's
the OKC Thunder have that. They can defend, and then defensively, the Celtics can defend because they're athletic. They're athletic on offense. They got 4 dudes that could take you off the dribble and go get a bucket. They had 44 points in the paint last night. Mm-hmm. That's because they were getting to the paint, going by people, and getting to the free throw line. They shot 23 more free throws than the Boston Celtics because they were attacking the paint. They're athletic, they're fast, they can defend, and they can win games any way they possibly can. Shoot the 3 or attacking the paint. They're a good basketball
The Thunder
team.
right now are the best team in the NBA. And there's no clear, as I'm reading the bottom third, there's no clearly right there. Right now, the Thunder are the best team in the NBA because I thought the Boston Celtics were, but they swept their season series. They won 2-0, right? So for me, when you win a game, 15 out of your last 18 games, you have the MVP, your second best player didn't play, they're young, disciplined. I just have a hard time finding a weakness on their squad. Like, they're excellent on both ends of the floor, right? They're fourth in NBA in points per game. They're second in opponent points per game. They're playing really good defense. They got size, depth. They can shoot the three. They can penetrate with SGA. They have size with Chet. All these guys. So when you're looking at the landscape of the NBA, and quite honestly, they have one of the best records, if not the best record in all the NBA. I don't know how you can sit up here, Acho, and say, like, look, we're not talking about playoffs. We're not talking about, like, right now, dude, they got the MVP. They got both sides of the floor strapped. Like James was saying, like, man, like defense, they're playing defense, they're scoring. Right. They know how to score. They just beat one of the best teams in the NBA, swept the season series. I think right now they are.
It comes down to me, though, Chet. That's who we not talking about enough. SGA a dog. I get all that. But Chet has to play his size. And if Chet don't play his size, I don't think the Thunder go very far. Chet yesterday, he was bored. Yeah. But as long as Hartenstein is coming off the bench, they do not have enough size. So, Chet, you 7'2", but you got to play 7'2". Yesterday, Chet grabbed 15 boards. If Chet 2'5" can do that on a consistent basis, I think they're going to be fine. But remember, Kristaps was not playing. I get it. J-Dub wasn't playing either. But matchup dependent. Kristaps wasn't playing. So now, Chet, you're significantly taller and longer than everybody else on the floor. So you cleaning glass. When I'm looking at OKC, it's not that I have doubts about OKC. It's more just like when you're watching with this intense eye, man, the Nuggets are good. The Lakers healthy are good. The T-Wolves are good. The Celtics are good. The Cavs, they shoot the laces off the ball. So for me, I don't know how you can come up here with confidence. I could say it, but I don't know how you can come up here with confidence and say the Thunder.
So you don't think there's the best team in the NBA is what you're telling me? Because all these guys, like, who's your best team in the NBA then?
With confidence, I would defer to the Celtics because to beat a champ, you have to beat the champ when it matters most. But talk to me.
You know what it is? I think it's of just who the team is, right?
There it is.
Because if this was the Lakers or the Warriors, you would say, yo, these teams ain't a real deal, right? But same thing like the Cavs, right?
That's fair. That's fair.
You ask who's the best team, and he jumps over the number one seed Cavs, right, on that side, and goes with
the champ.
You get what I'm saying?
The champ.
So I just think it's who it is. But listen, you can't.
Doesn't that matter?
I don't think so.
You have to see it before, Shai.
I think last year that was them. I think last year they was hyped up. It's like, we don't believe it, and then we were right. But, man, the way they playing, they look good, man. And, like, it's a check box for me. So what box do they check? They check the defensive box.
Yeah, they do.
They check the youth box, right? They can score, and they can guard one-on-one. That's something. And the last thing is, I feel like they got a closer. Yeah. So
that's true.
I need my role players to keep the game close, right? Open shot, make that thing, right? Lay up, help defense block that shot. Now when it's time to close the game out, every player needs one. That's why Celtics is so great, because they have a great team.
Let me ask you this.
But when the game is close, they have JT or they have JB. The OKC, they have that now.
Do they check two boxes? Because these are the two boxes I think are still void. Do they check the experience box? And do they check kind of the play big box? Not because Chet's 7'2", but do they check the size box? In the same manner that I would suggest the Celtics at full strength, they check that box.
But
talk to me. Anybody, talk to me.
You're saying all these check boxes because you haven't seen them do it. Because we was doing the same thing with the Nuggets. The Nuggets was a great team, but in the playoffs, they didn't win that championship. They didn't get over the hump. So the next year, we don't know if the Nuggets can do it. The Nuggets is a good. So we haven't seen OKC do it yet, like Shady's saying. So that's why we're saying they're not the best team, because we ain't seen them win. But when you look at their roster and what they got and the players they got, they good.
They good, bro. They good. They real good.
Hey, what up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.